Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday. I hope you can hear me. Just back. No, just on my run. Done I think it's nearly 6K. So I'm going to head back and get a coffee and head back and walk the rest back, I think. Anyway, I wanted to jump on, do a quick live. Just wish you happy Wednesday. I hope you're feeling good today. How is your mojo today? Is it down in your boots or is it sky high? Let me know in the comments where you are, what you're doing. You can see I'm down at Brighton beachfront, going near the volleyball pitches. I ran through the marina today. We haven't been able to run through the marina because rocks have been falling, and ran through there today. And the amount of yachts and boats in the marina is just rammed. It really brought home to me how no one's going anywhere, and but hopefully that'll soon be all over. So yeah, jump on if you're watching. I can see a few of you are on. How are you feeling this morning? How is your mojo? I had my vaccine yesterday, which was fun. I'm very happy about that, and I feel amazing. A lot of people were like, "Oh, be careful, don't put too much in your diary for the next few days after that," and "Oh yeah, you're going to feel a bit fluey." So far so good. So if you've had your vaccine, let me know. I feel very privileged to have my vaccine. I know a lot of people in the world, you know, haven't got a program like we've got that's rolling out so fast. So I feel very lucky, very fortunate to have mine, and hopefully soon enough we'll be able to travel as well. So yes, Wednesday. I put Wednesday wisdom. I'm not sure about the wisdom, but um, you know, I'll try and come up with something and talk about the things that have been happening with clients and in life. Just want to remind you today is 9 o'clock. I do my live over in Clubhouse, the Real Life Club. That starts at 9 till 10:30. So hopefully you can join me for that. Myself and my co-host Gail Edwards. Always love doing that. It's always a good laugh. And we just talk about life, ups and downs, the good, the bad, the ugly. What's going on for you? Good morning, Jean. Yeah, I didn't feel bad at all, with my vaccine, Jean. It was fine, no problems whatsoever. And a little prick in the arm. And like Gail said to me, "Oh, you're not." My friend Gail dropped me a message last night, and she said, "Oh, I was just messaging to see how you were after your little prick, because I know you're not used to little pricks." I said, "To be honest with you, I'm not used to big pricks either. Just no pricks." Anyway, it's all good, and I'm feeling amazing. Just ran nearly 6K, getting my coffee, and now I've got 6K to get home again. So all before 9 o'clock. Don't think that's going to happen, to be honest, unless I'm Mo Farah, which I'm not. Um, so run, walk back, but I'll be starting the Clubhouse no matter what at 9 o'clock. And I've been talking a lot the last couple of days, I guess, with stuff that I've done with clients. We've been talking about the noises and the voices and the stuff going on in our heads, and how when we've got something to, either a decision to make or we want to come up with an idea, how thinking about it can actually be unproductive. Morning. Because you're thinking about your thinking and you're overthinking, and it leaves no space for creativity. It leaves no space for new thoughts to come in. And sometimes the best thing you can do is just set it aside and let it go, and give your brain a bit of space, to your mind, for some new thoughts to come in. Because it's pretty widely known that we have tens of thousands of thoughts go through our head every day, between 60 and 120,000 thoughts. And of course, we don't consciously think about those thoughts, right? We're not going through our day thinking, right, I need another thought. I need another thought. What's this thought for this minute? None of us do, right? Those thoughts just automatically flow through our brains like twigs on a river. And there's nothing you can do to stop them. Nothing whatsoever. And sometimes we'll get a thought and it'll come in our head, and it could be around something that we want to create or do, and we get stuck on that thought. When we get stuck on that thought, the volume of the thought grows and grows and grows. It's like a big boulder, a big rock in amongst the river of twigs that are other thoughts floating by. And because that one is so big, all you can see is that big one, that big thought, that big boulder. And all of these other thoughts that are continually flowing, because that's what that's what happens automatically, float on by. So, and there's you trying to be creative, trying to come up with a new idea, trying to start something new, think of an idea, think of a solution, think how you can change a situation. And sometimes the best thing you can do is just set it aside and let the volume of that thought reduce so that your inner intelligence, which we all have, starts to create some new thoughts that float on by. Now, obviously, you might get another shitty thought come in. You may well do, because that happens, right? But you need to set that one aside. And another one will come along. And another one will come along until a good one comes along. And what happens is, as you get better and better at doing this, your inner intelligence, I think Michael Neal calls it inner intelligence, or your innate intelligence, it gets smarter. The more that you work at this stuff, the better that you get at this stuff. I know that I've got better at it because I've worked really hard at it, and I continue to do it. I'm not perfect at it, but it's definitely better than it was. And have you ever had, like, sometimes someone will come to you and say, oh, I was in the shower and I had this amazing idea. And why is that? Because we're just in the shower washing and singing. We're not filling our heads with, we've got this problem solved, this solution. How do I do this? How do I do that? It just, our thinking gets sparked because we've got space for new thought to come in, new ideas to come in. When it's sometimes like some of my best ideas and thoughts come when I'm out running because I'm relaxed and I'm calm and I'm not thinking about problems and challenges and business. That's how I resolve a lot of things. Just going out for a run because it clears my mind. I love it. The minute I start running, I have this inner feeling like no other. Maybe you get that from yoga, maybe you get that from walking, cycling, meditation or something. I don't know, whatever your jam is. So if you're stuck with some big thoughts, why don't you set them aside for today? Why don't you set that challenge, that problem aside today? Just let it go and let it settle. Just like murky water will settle if you just put it aside. It'll all eventually clear, just like, because water is naturally clear, right? Just like the mind. The mind is naturally clear. Clarity is its natural state. But we fill it with overthinking, thinking about thinking. So just set it aside today and see what happens. Maybe you'll come back tomorrow and the problem won't seem as big as it was. Maybe you'll come back tomorrow and the problem has been resolved by somebody else. Or maybe it's just gone away. Because sometimes that's what happens, right? In the moment, we react. We're, oh, I've got this problem. I've got to solve it. Oh, my God, it's the end of the world. Oh, my God, it's the biggest challenge ever. It's only the biggest challenge ever and the biggest problem in the world. That all comes from your thinking, the level of problematic thinking that you're applying to the situation. I know I've done it, overthinking it and got stuck in negative thoughts. But it is in your control. It is in your control. Thanks for the emojis, Jean. Sandra says she's an 8 out of 10. Had my COVID jab last month, knocked me out a bit, but I'm glad I had it. Yeah, awesome. Well, I'm glad you're okay. I had mine. Feel amazing. Another thing I'll tell you about that jab, and this is just what I think, right? I set my intention the minute I knew I was having my jab that I was going to be okay, that I wasn't going to be unwell, and that I wasn't going to have any problems. And that has been my mindset. I've had 1,000,001 jabs before in my life. Well, not 1,000,000,000, but you know what I mean. I've had a lot of jabs, and it's all been good. It's all been peachy. I have the flu jab every year. It's all fine. And that was my mindset. That was my intention. I set my intention that I was going to be fine. Now, okay, it's just, I don't know, how long is it? It's about 8. When did I have it? 4:45 last night. So it's over 12 hours, and I feel fine. And I think that's part of it. I know that I'm going to be fine. It's a mind game, right? Part of it is a mind game. We know that. We know that from sports. You hear any athlete tell you, mindset is key. Professional golfers, runners, whoever, footballers, mindset is everything. What's your intention to feel? How do you intend to feel? How do you intend to play it out? Yeah, sometimes that doesn't always work, but there is always a level of mindset behind it. There's an experiment where they did, I can't remember what it was. It was some kind of sport, and they sent some people off to do it and to practice all day long to see if they could hit a target and get better. And then they said to some other people just to read about it. And then they said to the third lot just to visualize it. So they gave them a routine and they had to visualize it every day for 28 days. Well, the ones that visualized it improved just 1% less than the ones that actually went out on a course. Their job was not to think about it. Their job was just to go and do the practical thing. I think they improved by 24%. And the ones that just thought about it in their head and visualized it improved 23%. What does that tell you about your mind? It's just so freaking powerful. Right, I'm going to get out of here, start running again before I go live on Clubhouse. If you're on Clubhouse, please come join me at 9 o'clock. Look forward to seeing you there. It's always good fun. Sometimes we cry tears of joy. Sometimes it's tears of laughter. But one thing I want you to remember for today, it is Wednesday. I think it's the 24th of March, 2021. So today, it's a Wednesday. It's not coming around again. This day, you cannot recycle it. It's non-refundable. Go out and make it a good one. Set yourself some amazing intentions to feel happy, to smile, to laugh, and have yourself an amazing day. And remember, it starts with you.